Hey, good morning. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. It's a mini for your week ahead whenever you find it. Oh. Oh, okay. That's exciting. You got Two of Wands right there. I wanted to pop out on the ground. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. Someone who's very spiritual, who's had to really struggle through learning some hard truths here. This one's for you. This is about your safe passage, keeping yourself safe and protected as you gain your footing to accept what has happened to you in your own life. So this is someone who had because this is about dispelling ignorance in reverse with quick movement and okay. That's kind of serious. This is a very serious lie that was told to you. So what are we talking about here? And this is about being in control, having a really good head on your shoulders and being really self-assured about stepping forward and choosing your new path in your own story here. So what exactly what's the ignorance here that someone's perpetuating ignorance? Oh. Recalibration with message in reverse. Tree of life. Snake. Sorry, I tend to get carried away. Pitchfork Emporium. The Cliff House in Sutra. I don't think somebody put a lot of time and effort into the false story that they're perpetuating or the ignorance that they're spreading. They didn't put a lot of time and effort into thinking about doing that. If you're someone who's been lied to, is that what we're talking about here? I'm missing something. I'm so sorry. This is for someone whose mate lied to them. You've got to be a divine masculine, okay? I'm reading for a divine masculine here, gotta be. And your mate lied to you, your wife lied to you. Something about childhood. Could this be that you thought it was just you, or it was just you two, or question of paternity? Question of paternity. Is that what we're talking about? God, I need to stop pulling cards. I think I know what I'm talking about here. Okay. How many kids? Okay, let's say let's say you believed someone in good faith here. They could have Italian heritage, or you could have Italian heritage, Dutch heritage, or she has Dutch heritage, but she was lying. She was lying. She could get an Academy Award for this, right? Like, she could get an Academy Award for this. So, okay, she must be just a liar in general. Someone who is just constantly lying about the people around her, so it keeps the energy off of her. It keeps the people from seeing the truth about who she is, according to her, in her own head. Okay, so this is someone who has children, and this is someone who said that the children were yours, and you're finding out that they're not. Yeah, this is the end of that relationship. You're right. Have you already broken up? You're working on it. You do need to do that. Yeah, you do need to make that head over heart decision. Have you already bonded with the children? Yeah, this is heartbreaking to you. This is completely heartbreaking to you. I mean, it might make you feel like you're better off dead right now. That is not the truth. You are not better off dead. You are beloved. And just because it's not this woman that loved and respected you and was honest with you, it doesn't mean that that's not out there for you. But this one, it's like she did not think through the long-term effects of not being honest about getting pregnant from somebody else. It's oh, well, you're the good man. You're the one with the abundance. You're the one who won't hurt me. You're the one I can trust. So it was very easy for her to make the decision because she didn't think it through. She didn't think, okay, well, the kids are going to grow up someday, or 1-2 years from now. Or even later. There was a lot of fighting in the relationship, and there was a lot of her picking on you. Am I right? With the Pitchfork Emporium. I feel like this, I'm going to clear this up. Now that I know what I'm talking about, I feel like she is still to this day perpetuating the ignorance, even though it's like you might have even taken a DNA test. Wait a minute. That reminds me of somebody's comment on another video. It's like you have to start all over from scratch, from almost like go back to your own childhood. Work your way back to your inner child here. It's like your inner child is hurting here. Your inner child is suffering because you loved those children, right? You loved those children. This is causing, oh my God, this is causing you to kind of melt and dissolve into let's just say that your inner peace is not there right now. Let's just say that your inner love for yourself is really on the borderline of insanity, of wondering if your entire life is a delusion. It is not. Your entire life is not a delusion. Any delusions, I feel, have possibly come from other people. You're saying, is there anything that I did to deserve this? Nobody deserves that. What are you talking about? No. I can answer that, no. If there's anything that God, this is... How can you say that it's wrong to love someone too much? You gave too much of yourself? Okay, that might be true. It could be true that you gave too much of yourself. It might also be fair to say that you let her take the lead with the story of y'all's life. And it's probably because she is a very controlling person, always fighting you. Yeah, always fighting your love. And that's why. Okay, and that's why. It's because this was an Academy Award-winning actress when it came to being the divine feminine in your life. That was an act. Okay, so you're wondering about the affair, right? There's got to be an affair. Or are you wondering if... I mean, she told you you were the only one, right? It's not like someone just assumes that... yeah. Okay. Harsh message for you here. Not like you haven't had a million of them this week, probably. But she was doing intentional black magic, emotional manipulation, so that you would not find out. So that you would think that she only had eyes for you, when really there was someone else in the picture there too. So, the guilt and the shame, just know that this happens. And you kind of don't understand it's happening, or that it can happen, until it happens to you and you learn the hard way. It's like when you're in a relationship like that, things are always confusing. You're always fighting. Nothing ever really makes sense. You can never do anything right. It's never enough. And it was never enough for you and your baby's mama here. Except it's not your baby, right? So you don't even have to call her that. You don't have to consider her. Okay, so what's going on with the court and the kids here? Because you need to get yourself as far away from... oh, clean cut. Clean cut. You are actually able to make a clean cut. That sounds very, very, very harsh. But what I'm telling you here is this woman ain't any kind of a woman that you want to have a life with, that you want to raise children with. Everything that you knew about her was a lie. So what about her was a lie? Let's get specific. That she's a miracle in your life, that she'll stand up for you, that she'll fight for justice for you. No. She couldn't even tell you to your face that she was sleeping with someone else. Who was she sleeping with? Let's just go. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry, but she slept with 3 other people and did not tell you and lied. And was this consistent or a one-off? Mixed question. Answer. I need to rephrase that question. Was there one that was consistent in the group? Yeah. Okay. Who was that? Is this her boss? Where's my other deck? No, not her boss. Wow. Oh my God. So, at least one of the fathers here, okay? This is really... I'm so sorry. I'm not trying to laugh. This is a very serious situation. And remember, you did nothing wrong here. You are being regarded as a victim of circumstances here, truly. But she ignored you, what you wanted, completely. For this merchant. So this is someone who is wealthier than you, but they're a terrible person. They're egotistical, bossy, critical of others. This person wasn't like loving to her, and she was sort of grieving the loss of this relationship that was never really a relationship. Wait. Queen of Cups, the World, the Lovers, and the Four of Pentacles. Is she still sleeping with this person? Bro. Yeah, I'm sorry. Please tell me that you're not still sleeping with her. Please tell me that you have cut her off, that you have moved away. This woman is in a second tumultuous, toxic relationship. To this day, look at these fish. They're pretending like they're not seeing each other. They're pretending they're not seeing each other. So this is someone who runs a business. This is someone who obviously does not care about anyone else. They know you were together. This merchant knows. It's whatever they can get. It's what's in it for them. Do they know that this person had a child? I'm sorry, this is wild. Yeah. Ooh, this is, yep, you need to get out of here. You need to get out of there. You need to make sure that the courts know that those, I'm sorry, I'm not even going to read on this girl anymore. This thing, she's not a woman. She's not a divine feminine. She slept with 3 other people. She's got babies with 2 of them. One of them she's still sleeping with. He knows it. He's completely smug about, I'm sorry to y'all, he's completely smug about this. There's some kind of a, yeah, who does that? What kind of people are these? These are not the kind of people that you should be around. Okay. Ignorance is being dispelled. All the lies that she's telling about you are being revealed as you stand up for yourself. And it's almost like you're being asked through this pain and heartbreak. What's that? And humiliation. Oh, yeah. Don't let her rope you back in. Don't let her give excuses. Don't let her lie to you anymore. Don't let her try and resurrect this already that you already know. She has told you time and time again that she does not care about anything. She's only loyal to that moment, and certainly not you. And whoever her mate was knows exactly what's going on. Do you fight him? No, you walk away. Do you fight her? No, you walk away. Who are these other 2 here? Because let me pull, is that someone you know? Yeah. Someone that you've worked with in the past. It's someone that you, my God. I'm so sorry to report that this could be a Leo gentleman, but they're not a gentleman. They come across as a gentleman. Under the surface, they're a viper. Under the surface, they're a narcissist. They boss people around. They've got to be a boss, a CEO, a director. Like, they think it's something to do with their ego here. Their ego is being stroked. This guy is happy to watch your life fall apart and your mental health and well-being be destroyed by this. What the fuck is a strumpet? I don't know, but that's what she is. 3 children here are 3 children that you no longer have to worry about, that are not your responsibility. And if you're like, okay, but the love, but the bonding, if there's love and bonding there will be time for it later. Right now, you need to focus on your own happiness, self-fulfillment. Okay, I'm so sorry, but this woman needs to go to the courts and put the real names on the birth certificates of the fathers. DNA tests here, yeah. Yep. Now, It's not your responsibility anymore. Now it's the responsibility, the hard work, the refinement, the responsibility, and the choice. The choice has already been made. There was no choice for you, was there? There was no choice for you. And so it's like a head over heart decision here, when really all you want to do is love. It's an antithesis to who you are, to just walk away from the 3 children that maybe you have bonded with, that you love. And is that what you're being told to do? Right now, yeah. Wow. Right now. Oh, God. Daughter of earth, daughter of air, father of fire, and mother of air. So it could be that you have 2 daughters. Oh. Wait, what? That's just what they do in her family. Oh my God. That's how she was raised. That's how her family is. That's how her father and mother were. They slept around. They had secret babies. They just pretended like it didn't happen. That's the kind of home that she came from, if you were wondering what the fuck. That's all she knows. This could be her family. If not, there's, it's like a son and 2 daughters that you need to separate yourself from, just so you can get your head straight, okay? If you decide after the courts have made their decision and everything that you still want to be in those kids' life, that's your decision, but you're being asked right now to step away from that and make a clean break. You are not being asked to raise someone else's children for the rest of your life. No, you're not. This is an end to a very deceitful, destructive, ignorant, toxic relationship. It's not for you. That she's like having a relationship with someone else and the love is going there. And that is really, really messed up. And that's hard to hear. But this higher commitment is not yours. Your higher commitment's coming from somewhere else. So what happens here? What happens here with the courts? Like, I'm unsure. Let me do day by day. Today, tomorrow, next week. Huh. Oh. She's going to take some shots in, too. Now that she knows that you know, she's going to be really evil and really toxic and try to kick you while you're down, hit you where it hurts, tell stories. Tell as many people as you know that this, this is happening, that she cheated on you. Do not let your shame or your embarrassment... You should not be embarrassed of yourself. You should be embarrassed of her. Yeah, maybe loving someone. I understand that. Definitely loving a cheater and a liar. But you need to tell as many people as you can, because you need to know that she's already telling stories. And when you say it's over, get out of my life, she's going to like try and kick you in the balls, proverbially, meaning what? Oh, she's going to try and make you feel stupid for loving her, for believing her, for, oh, well, you didn't know what was going on. We were never really together. So it's trying to make you feel like you were dumb for thinking you were in a relationship when you were absolutely, completely in a relationship. You were in a relationship and she's trying to back out and double down and be like, oh, well, I never loved you. Do not let this demon walking around calling herself a mother put you there. She knows what to say to knock you down. But what I'm here to say is that you have a whole gaggle of guardian angels watching out for you and loving you. And those children, as soon as the courts get squared away, like by tomorrow, do not fight him. Do not talk to him if you know what that merchant is. The other one. Who was the other one? I'm sorry. Let me see this. Cowboy? So a cowboy, he could dress like a cowboy. He could be from the South. He could wear a cowboy hat. But he was more than happy to hurt you too. So if that's your friend, is this your friend? No, not your friend. Someone else that she works with. Someone that she would talk to at work, and they had like, this is the one that was a little fling. I think the merchant is the one that was more of a, oh, we're secretly in love and having this affair. It's like having my cake and eat it too, and being an energy vampire to you, and a literal drain on your resources, on your heart. Who will be there to help you? Oh, okay. So it might be that you don't normally like to deal with... Okay, so let's say that you're not necessarily a big communicator. You're being asked to dip into your dark side a little bit here, to go through with the divorce, to stand up to the courts if you don't like police or courts or lawyers, because you feel like it's corrupt. It's asking you to just kind of indulge the system so that you can get through this part. You're going to have to put on your Darth Vader pants and be strong and officially say, she cheated on me, those aren't my kids, I want a divorce, and I'm getting I'm cutting ties, I'm cutting cords, I'm going cold turkey, I'm going gray rock here. Tell everyone, buy yourself a suit, show up in court, and be strong, be fierce, be something that she's afraid of, not because you'll hurt her, because you're standing strong, not because you're going to show up, with the gun at the house and shoot it up. I mean, that might be what she's telling people. So it's really important for you to, yes, feel your feelings, but don't take your own guilt, shame, anger, or fear out on anybody, especially yourself right now. You do have friends. There are people that you can... It's like, God, she really did a number on you, this one. You really need help from official sources. Okay, so this is who runs the show here, will have your back. So if you're worried about having to pay for children that are not yours for the rest of your life, that you never see, that are taught not to love you and respect you, that is not your story. That it will not be your future. This is just a most definitely horrible time. So will you, is that something you need to do by next week? Yeah. Talk to your people. Talk to the friends that you have. Tell them what's going on. There are friends that do love you, or a neighbor or a coworker that is wanting to give you really good advice about this, even though they haven't before in the past, because believe it or not, they were in that same position once. And they're saying, okay, yeah, she tried to sacrifice your love, your heart, your future, your well-being. But the worst of it is over as of now. You're on the right side of spirituality. You have an intense fortitude about you that you should really applaud here, instead of the guilt and the shame, which I don't know if I can talk you out of that, but hopefully I can talk you into reminding yourself how beautiful and pure and sacred your soul is, and how it was not deserved. You did not deserve this. You deserve the relationship that you thought that was. And if anything, I hope it brings you closer to realizing how spot on your intuition is when she made sure that it didn't look that way. Your intuition was still telling you something. So you have luck, good fortune, and new miracles and blessings coming up for you. And everyone in the courts is going to be on your side. A lawyer, maybe this friend can recommend a lawyer to you where it won't necessarily break the bank, but you'll get good representation there. Yeah, this is a bitter, cruel end. But you were always kind of alone anyway, right? It's like being alone in a relationship is way worse than just being alone. And I feel like you're about to rediscover yourself and your inner child. So no, you are not being asked to deal with this for the rest of your life or fight with this woman for the rest of your life because you're bonded with the children that are not yours. This is really harsh. I really hope this resonates with someone, but there is a loving, compassionate, balanced, joyful relationship coming for you. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, had that Ace of Pentacles in there. This is a promise from your higher guides that if you take the route of peace and justice, you don't take justice into your own hands. And, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Truer words have never been spoken. You don't have to worry about getting back or even proving your side, because you state the facts, it will come out in court no matter what she's saying about you behind your back. You need to ignore it. You need to not match that energy and not fight with her, because she's an energetic vampire. Like, I'm feeling exhausted even talking about this woman. You didn't deserve this. You deserve so much better. You will go around and around in circles on the merry-go-round that she's created, that she's more than happy to throw you on. Meanwhile, she's meeting someone else. She's meeting someone else. It's over. It's never been more over. Oh, she's ruined. She's ruined. And I mean, the poor children, right? I mean, are the children going to be okay? It's not going to be okay for her if she thinks she's going to ride off into the sunset with her two on and off lovers, or the one that seems to be the one no, he does not love her. He does not love her. It was just funsies. It was just friends with benefits. She's going to learn the hard way that she threw away maybe the most loyal person that she will ever meet. And it's too late for her. Never go back. Never take her back. Do not listen to her. Do not listen to her lies. And don't focus on it either. Don't focus on the affairs or where they met or whatever. No. Take it day by day for yourself here with rebuilding your financial security and your financial independence and your emotional joy and contentment. That is there for you. You know why Happy Squirrel came up? Because it's that promise again that because you were kind, because you chose compassion, because you were giving to those children, even when your intuition was like, hey, there might be something there. And yes, those children will be okay, but their mama won't. Their mama won't. And for you, it comes a new love, a new healing. And if you were feeling like a fish out of water, like you never belonged, you're about to find a community, a soul group, or even a friend group. Like you have to go to some kind of a, you know how they have a 12-step program for like Alcoholics Anonymous? Like I'm serious, you might have to go to a Narcissists Anonymous class. so you can understand all the ways in which she used your kindness against you, or saw your compassion as weakness and took advantage of that. Something about sitting around with other people who have been through that, or other men who have been through that with evil, toxic women, will make you feel less alone. It'll make you feel less like the only one in the universe. You might feel like you're the only one in the universe right now. No. There's healing for you here. Healing to be given, healing shared to you, and that you might be able to share there too. So there's a group of higher courts that are, they've got your back. Coming down into 3D, it will make its way into the physical courts. You can cut cords. You can go cold turkey and not feel shame or guilt about that. Yeah, this is about you. Yeah. You're moving from one world to the other, so it might feel awkward. But this is about guardian angels watching out for you, bringing you peace, healing, and that financial independence. You're going to be like, oh my God, I've got money coming out of all my pockets now. That's going to be the new you. You'll still be loving, compassionate, and peaceful, but you're going to be wealthy and balanced with a real love, like a real love. Should I pull on that? What's the Ace of Cups there? Ooh, it's coming in fast. New love's coming in fast for you. That might really speed up that healing process, too. Okay. She might be older than you. She's coming from... Ooh, okay. You have something in common. She came from a very toxic relationship too. There's going to be a lot of sensual power there, even though she might be a little bit older or wear curlers in her hair or something like that. Or she's a soldier or a police officer or investigator or something, but also a healer. So it could be a doctor. I don't know. But it's coming in fast. So she empowers others, she'll empower you. She's interested in the natural ways of living, probably very naturopathic, nature baby, let's go camping sort of person. Very connected to nature. She has learned that she suffered from a variety of health conditions and learned how to research clues. Okay, so this could be someone who had one hell of a health history, but is now becoming stronger and is able to be in a sensual, dynamic, balanced, joyful relationship with you. All right, what's she going to look like? So you have something to look forward to, because this is awful. This is a nightmare. I'm so sorry, but it's over. 10 of Swords twice. It's bitter. It's cold. It's cruel, but the worst is over. Oh. Sometimes the butt crack shows, or when she bends over, you can see the butt crack, or she doesn't wear underwear or something. I'm one of those. Came from Arizona. It's too hot. Howler monkey, they could sing, or when they talk, they're very loud. It's like when they walk in the room and talk, everyone turns around. This outfit is very slimming. They're probably thin, maybe thin, but with a good butt. Relaxing in Japantown. They have I'm going to say like a refined sense of dining style. So that's something that you'll be able to go out to places that you were never able to eat before, especially with baby mama that's not baby mama. Oh yeah, you're going to love each other. They're going to nurture you. You're going to bring fire and light and passion to their life. This is going to be beautiful. She might have dark hair. She might have blue eyes. She might have brown eyes. Or if you have black hair and blue eyes, red hair maybe, or just a very fiery spirit. But she's going to love you like you need to be loved. Like it changes everything for the both of you in the best way. Wow, look at that. Going from the 10 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. What kind of timeline are we talking here? If 8 of... Ooh. You got either 7 days or 7 weeks before your true love is coming in, and all of this needed to come out. All of this needed to come out because you're going to be able to start your own family. Even if you're older, the family could be a business. But this is a beautiful future for you after an absolute nightmare. Absolute nightmare of finding out that the children that you loved don't belong to you. So they're not yours. They're not your responsibility. You can still love them from a distance. Send them birthday cards, something like that. But you've done everything that you've needed to do in this situation, and then some. You've done more than your fair share already. And your beautiful soul is about to be recognized publicly. And that will actually bring in this 10 of Cups for you. It's like a moment in time that you remember forever. And the little kids don't have to know about all this, okay? The little kids don't have to know about all this, but these are new ones. So if these aren't children, beautiful children that you have together, it's... Don't look back, okay? Don't look back, and don't involve the new relationship with the old. This is a cutting ties. It's going cold turkey, and it's never looking back. And when you do that, you know that even though it's difficult, you're on the right road. So look out for that. Or it could be someone who really dresses down, but when they dress up, they look like a freaking movie star. So you will have passion for them too. No worries. God, that's rough. That's rough. You didn't deserve this. Remember that. You have love. Big time. Passionate. The sun is here for you. Just not her. So hang in there. Take it day by day. Have an exercise regimen. Start off with telling yourself you didn't deserve it. You don't deserve it. You never deserved it. You're giving. You're loving. You're compassionate. And that's why you get this beautiful new start. All right. I hope that helps. Divine Masculine, you got this. Your heart, your soul, your spirit, it's so much bigger than your body. And she worked on making you small. Because that's really what she is inside. You're enormous. You're gigantic. You're great. Remind yourself of that, okay? And I'll see you for the next one. Bye-bye. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot, by the way. Thanks for watching.